What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Shogun FC. It's something new. Sorry, I've been away for a while. I've not been feeling great. My voice still isn't where it needs to be, but I'm gonna put these videos out, man. And we've got the Euro 2016 campaign, and that is what we're starting today. And I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to do quite a few playthroughs of this with different teams of varying difficulties. But today I'm going to I'm going to start my first run through of this. I haven't played a single game of this DLC yet. For those of you who don't know, you get it free if you purchased the game. If you've got the purchase version, if you've got the free My Club version, rather than buying the Euro 2016 game standalone, just get the full game. You get everything and you get this for free. So I think that will work out better. But yeah, we're going to be getting into this Euro 2016. We're going to be playing it on Superstar, the top difficulty. 10-minute matches, injuries on. And yeah, we can get straight into this. And the team I'm going to use are the team that I think have a very good chance of winning the tournament in real life, and that is Belgium. I think a lot of people overlook just how good they are, especially their first 11 at least, or their strongest 11. They're kind of lacking a little bit in terms of strength and depth. They've got some decent players, but they're definitely the team that I want to use. And I'm sticking with the real group layout. So that means I'm in a group with Italy, Ireland, and Sweden. Which is, sorry if I sound all bunged up, like I said, I'm not feeling great. But yeah, that's the group that we're going to be in. Belgium, Italy, Ireland, Sweden. We should be able to come out of that group quite comfortably. Ireland and Sweden. Sweden obviously have some players that can cause us problems, but overall, we should be easily finishing top 2 in this group. Preferably top 1. Italy are obviously going to be a problem, and I think they're our first game as well. So, we're going to get straight into this and get straight into the first game. Okay then, so here we are. Like I say, group stage, match day 1, Belgium versus Italy. But before we dive into that, let's have a look at this Belgium roster. It's quite strong. And obviously the team that they give you off the bat is Courtois, Vertonghen, Vermaelen, Company, Alderweireld, making up that back 5. And then in midfield it's Witsel, Nainggolan, Fellaini, and then a front 3 of Hazard, Benteke, and De Bruyne. Some decent players out there already. A very, very strong team. Some good players on the bench as well. Not much in the way of defensive cover. Denayer and Lamberts, they're decent, but ideally I won't have to use them too much. Mignolet is one of those goalkeepers, isn't he? He's very much of the David James mould, in that on their day, very, very good goalkeeper, but very, very accident prone. Again, I'll be very happy if Courtois is used throughout the tournament here. Chadli, Morales and Mertens are very, very good pacey options to bring off the bench. Lukaku is actually someone that I'm going to start. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fiddle about with this, get it to my preferred formation, my preferred lineup, and come straight back to you and show you the team that we're going to dive into this Italy game with. So I'll see you in a moment. Right then, so this is the team I've gone with. Not too much has changed. Same back 5. The midfield, I've gone with Fellaini and Nainggolan. Obviously, Fellaini is very, very good in the air. He's got the target man role set, but I'm not going to be using him up top. And Nainggolan, the reason I'm playing him is because he's got a box-to-box playing style, which is very, very, very useful on this game. And I'll hopefully be taking advantage of that with the midfield that Italy are playing. I'm going to be needing him to get up and down the pitch, and I think he'll be a very, very useful player in this. Hazard, obviously, on left mid rather than left wing, just because he's got the whole player card. And these playing styles are very, very important in this game, and a lot of people don't quite understand just how important they can be. But that is how you get the best out of players. If you want Hazard to play like Hazard, you've got to play him left mid rather than left wing. Kevin De Bruyne, KDB in attacking midfield. Again, a very, very useful player. I prefer him in central roles rather than out wide. He can do both, but I prefer him centrally. And then Lukaku and Benteke up top is one of potentially the most dangerous strike forces on this game. A lot of finishing ability, a lot of aerial power, and a fair bit of pace as well. Not blistering pace, but enough to get the job done. And of course, if I do need blistering pace, of course, I've got Morales, I've got Mertens, and I've got Origi, all able to come off the bench and do a job. Now, in terms of tactics, this isn't something that I normally do, because obviously normally most of my videos on here are my club videos. And you don't really get the chance to mess with these tactics, but I'm not gonna change them too much, just because I do like how Belgium are set out. But just to kind of look at them, obviously attacking styles, possession, build up, short passing, attacking area wide. That's fine by me. I might bring that attacking area central though, just because I am pretty much not using wingers. Hazard's gonna drop in narrow as well. So I'm going to go attacking area central. Positioning flexible, that suits me fine. Just because of the players I've got, they're all quite interchangeable, realistically. The people that are going to be switching are the likes of Fellaini and Nainggolan. That's fine. De Bruyne and Nainggolan might switch every now and then. Lukaku and Benteke might switch. But, you know, there's not going to be many problems caused by that, so that's absolutely fine. In terms of defence, just against this Italy side, they're going to attack down the wide areas. So I'm going to keep my containment area wide. Pele and Immobile on. Immobile's got a bit of pace, but they're not blisteringly quick, and they're not really going to be causing too many problems for the likes of Vermaelen and company in terms of pace. So I'm quite happy to have containment area wide. Pressure and conservative, yeah, that makes sense because I'm all out defence. So that's where we are tactically. And without any further ado, we're going to get straight into this first match against Italy. Let's go. Right then, so here you can see the kits. And as you can see, I've got the Belgium kit there, which isn't normally licensed in this, just because of FIFA have exclusive licensing to some teams. But we do have the Belgium kit, and if you're wondering how the kits look so clean, I get them from PESUniverse.com. If you don't know about PES Universe, get to know. They have a whole host of community-made kits, and they're all absolutely spot on. You'll see them on my Club series. Obviously, the Arsenal kit that I use there is from PES Universe, and it's absolutely perfect. And the UEFA kits are all done by them as well. Obviously, the official ones are already in game, but any of the ones that wouldn't normally be official, they are done by the guys over at PES Universe. Check them out. I'll leave a link in the description. But without any further ado, let's get into this. Right then, here we are, UEFA Euro 2016, Belgium versus Italy. The first game. And Konami have updated a load of player faces too. So everybody's going to be looking absolutely brilliant on this. And I can't wait to get stuck into this. I mean, just look how good the kits and the player faces look. I'm going to enjoy playing this series. And hopefully we can get as far as possible with Belgium. We've got a very, very tough start against Italy, one of the stronger teams in world football. But hopefully we can get past this first challenge quite comfortably. The pre-match handshakes all being done. All nice and friendly. And into the lineups, obviously. We've seen our lineup. Key players in this, of course, Lukaku, Hazard, De Bruyne. Going to be looking to them to cause a lot of problems in attack. In the Italy side, Buffon plays in what may be his last major tournament. Chiellini and Barzagli make up for a very strong defence, and Verratti is a very, very creative midfielder. Right then, first game of the Euros, and let's get it underway. De Bruyne in midfield. I'm going to try and build up quite carefully, just because we don't want to be losing the ball in midfield with Italy having very good passes in the likes of Verratti and possibly Pirlo, who they'll probably look to bring on. But if we can keep the majority of the ball, that would be ideal, because it would be very hard to dispossess this Italy team. But there we go, we've lost the ball early on, and we need to win this back. But we don't want to rush into things and make too many mistakes here. But there's Bertolacci, finds Graziano Pelle, and oh, and that has just trickled wide, and an early attack for Italy that looked like it could have been something. Hazard with a great challenge there, comes away with it, plays it through to Benteke. Benteke's still on it and couldn't quite get away from things. Oh, Lukaku's in trouble there. That could be a red card. Just a yellow. We got away with that there. We got away with that. Did not mean to do that at all. Didn't think he was going to turn away. And we caught him. And yeah, quite lucky to get away with just a yellow. Candreva looks to make inroads down that side into Bertolacci. It's De Sciglio, Florenzi, Immobile. Out to Candreva, who finds Pelle. Oh, and it's just wide. And Italy having the majority of the early pressure and causing problems for this Belgium side. Oh, what a great bit of football that was from Italy. There's that passing football coming to the fore there, and Candreva manages to slot home, and we're 1-0 down in this opening tie, and we've got it all to do. Let's have a look at that again, and just some very, very good one-touch passing football in midfield from Italy there, and first time finish, and it couldn't have been any further in the corner, and that is 1-0 to Italy. And the defence just didn't have time to react there, and a very awkward finish, but he got the job done on the outside of his foot there, and Courtois just couldn't get down quickly enough. 1-0 to Italy. Belgium have got it all to do now then. They've been quite patient in the attack. Will this change anything? And Hazard can't quite intercept there. And Benteke closes down Chiellini, but it goes for a goal kick, and that is half time, and Belgium are 1-0 down at the break. Not an ideal situation, but they've still got another 45 minutes to try and bring this back. But as of yet, they haven't really caused Italy any problems. 2 shots, 2 on target, but they've all been quite simple for Buffon. Italy, with the majority of the possession as expected, 1 shot on target, 1 goal, 86% pass completion. Yeah, Belgium just need to bring this back in the second half and cause Buffon a few more problems. Right then, so I'm having a look at the tactics, and I'm tweaking things a little bit. I'm having Nainggolan and Fellaini both marking their central midfielders because they're getting a lot of the ball. Vermaelen and company marking the strikers. I'm not going to mark the wingers because they're both a lot quicker than my fullbacks. But what I will do now is, because we need to get the ball now, we need to pressure aggressively and frontline pressure. We can't allow them to have the ball for too long now. We need to attack, and attack quite quickly. And we're going to go on the counter attack as well. So when we win the ball, we're straight in their faces. But let's get straight to this second half and hopefully pull some goals back. Right, so the second half is now underway, and we've definitely got a job to do. As you can see, we're already a lot tighter to their players. Winning the ball further up the pitch as well is going to be very key. Oh, Benteke gets inside of Chiellini, has a shot, and there we go! He's equalised straight at the start of the second half. The manager's halftime team talk has an immediate effect, and Christian Benteke comes up trumps. There we go, 1-1. The fans are loving that. And the Euro 2016 dream is back on. And let's have a look at that again. They win the ball high up the pitch. Didn't give Italy much time there. And just that touch there sends Chiellini for a hot dog. 3 defenders try and get in the way of the shot. They can't stop it. Buffon can't stop it. And what a great strike there from Christian Benteke. Let's have a look at that touch again. That is absolutely sublime. Takes a touch to steady himself. Has a crack. And Buffon just can't get there. And he'll be happy with that. So 1-1. A goal close to either side of the half-time whistle. And it's level again. And your hope for Belgium's sake that they can continue pressuring Italy the way they have done. And there we go, another bit of early pressure. This time finds Lukaku, but couldn't get the better of that strong Italian defence. But again, winning the ball in Italy's half, and that's going to be important. Not letting Italy get the ball to those 2 strikers, and not letting the likes of Verratti get a lot of the ball. And Lukaku wins it close again. Couldn't quite hold on to it, but it bodes well. It definitely bodes well. Fellaini gets the ball to Benteke. Lukaku. Can he make a run past Barzagli? Oh, Barzagli is very good in the air. So is Benteke. Finds Hazard. Tries a bit of skill there. Chiellini is having none of it, and the attack breaks down. And Company deals with that absolutely brilliantly, and the attack is still on. And Lukaku now has a shot from there. Oh! That was definitely looking to find its way in at the far post. And a great save by Gigi Buffon there. Stops Lukaku from finishing. And just manages to push that wide of the post. But Belgium are definitely coming out all guns blazing in this second half. Now, can De Bruyne find any of their players here? Now, he's going to look for Fellaini again. Fellaini looking to cause problems in there. Gets it to him. Fellaini tries to knock it down. Out to Vertonghen. Back to Fellaini. And couldn't find another Belgium shirt. And now there's an Italy counter-attack on. And Vertonghen puts an end to that. Finds Hazard. Tries to find Benteke, but the pass isn't right. And Hazard just not having a good day of it today. And he might have to come off in a moment because a lot of attacks are breaking down because he's just not playing well, and that's unfortunate. But Fellaini does win that back from Darmian, and Belgium are now going to make some subs. Alright, so there's a lot of Belgian players on bad form, but they are important players. So Benteke, he's done well, but I am going to take him off. I'm going to swap him with Lukaku, and I'm going to put... I'm going to put Morales there and play him out wide just to stretch their defence a little bit. And I'm going to play Mertens instead of Hazard and play him as a wide forward too. And hopefully that will create some more opportunities for us against a very comfortable Italy defence, shall we say. So on come the substitutes there. Benteke scored a great goal, but he could do with the rest now. He won't be happy to go off, but it's for the good of the team, and there are still 2 more group stage games that we need him for. Florenzi against Vertonghen. Vertonghen won't want to get caught short here. Vermaelen does well. Nainggolan, they can't get the ball away from this wall of Italy players. But they do in the end. But again, back to another Italy shirt there. But Nainggolan does win it. Finds Mertens. He tries to find Lukaku. Does so. Lukaku has a shot. And it's saved. Morales can keep this alive. Finds De Bruyne. And that cross didn't quite make it. Good tackle from Vermaelen there. Finds Fellaini to De Bruyne. Finds Morales, who's tackled brilliantly by Barzagli there. And Verratti comes away with it. Finds Immobile. And Vermaelen makes the interception. Goes out to De Sciglio. And it's a throw into Italy still. And Nainggolan finds Mertens. He finds Lukaku. Has a shot. Oh, what a absolutely brilliant finish there. He rifles it home. It's 2-1 to Belgium, and the comeback is absolutely complete. Romelu Lukaku with the finish there. And that could be a massive, massive 3 points in terms of Belgium qualifying from this group. Italy, their hardest opponents on paper, and they seem to be getting the job done. And just their proof of that defence just being stretched there. Lukaku found himself in a lot of space and took the time, drilled it home, and Buffon just could not get there. Some good football, some nice one-touch football from Belgium, giving Italy a taste of their own medicine. And it is 2-1, and Belgium just need to hold on to this now. But it's a very, very good job that they've done here very, very late in the game. And there we go. The final whistle is blown, and Belgium managed to win it right at the death with essentially the last kick of the game. And it finishes 2-1 to Belgium. And it makes for interesting reading. 2-1, the possession was greatly in favour of Italy, as was expected. But Belgium got the majority of the attacks off. 7 shots, 7 on target. And eventually that had to tell, and it did. Even a keeper as great as Buffon couldn't keep them all out, and eventually 2 of them crept in. Italy's pass completion was absolutely phenomenal, 90% completed compared to Belgium's 78%. But Belgium made it count with those 16 tackles and 9 interceptions, and very, very high up the pitch as well, which was very telling, stopping Italy, creating more chances like they did in the first half. But yeah, a job well done for Belgium. And there are the player ratings. As you can see, Hazard got 5.5, Courtois got 5.5 as well. Vertonghen and Alderweireld didn't have the easiest game as expected. Not the quickest fullbacks out there, and did have a tough job against the likes of Candreva and Florenzi. But your man of the match today is Romelu Lukaku. Fellaini and Benteke also playing very well. Right then, so here are the rest of the games from match day 1. Obviously, we beat Italy 2-1. Ireland beat Sweden, which makes for some interesting reading because Sweden would have been our other challenging team. So it makes it a lot more comfortable in terms of in terms of promotion, progression out of the group there. In the other groups, Austria drew 0-0 with Hungary. Portugal beat Iceland 1-0. And Albania managed to beat Switzerland 4-0. That will be the shock of the tie. France losing 3-0 to Romania is going to be up there too. England losing 2-0 to Russia. And Wales battering Slovakia 4-0. Germany beat Ukraine slimly 1-0. Poland only winning 1-0 against Northern Ireland. You might have expected more with the likes of Lewandowski in Poland's attack. Spain with a close 1-0 victory over Czech Republic. And Croatia beating Turkey 1-0. And here is what our group looks like. We are top of our group after one game. And hopefully we can keep things going. But it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this plays out. Obviously, Italy, on paper, the strongest team in the group, alongside Belgium. And you would have expected Ireland to be at the bottom, but they've managed to get a good result against Sweden. So this group is already offering up its twists and turns. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to try and bring these to you every day or every couple of days. Next up, we will have Ireland, the two winners of the first game. So we'll see what happens. Something's got to give. But until next time, thank you for watching. Take care. Be sure to check out PES Universe for your kits. And until next time, peace.